We're playing the demo for Blasphemous. Now, this was a game that I saw on Kickstarter, I think a couple of years ago, and it got my attention because of the imagery, because of the visuals. It's really brutal-looking, really good-looking 2D sprites. The gameplay, well, you're going to see it. It's side-scrolling, it's 2D. It's more slow-paced than your typical Castlevania game. Some might say it seems Souls-like, but of course everything is compared to Souls, isn't it? So that doesn't mean a whole lot. We're going to start this demo. We just start right here in the wasteland of the buried churches. So here's our guy. I think we're called the Penitent One. We have a very tall conical helmet. I can swing my sword. I can jump. I can press Y to light this up. I think that's a save point. Alright. Pre-due. We press Y to rest at the pre-due, saving our game and refilling our health and yon flasks. If we die, we'll respawn at the last visited pre-due. Resting will cause enemies to respawn. Okay. Let's get going. Here we go. Alright, so controls. I can use my prayer, use my flask, my map. I can dodge, parry, interact, blood penance if I hold the B button. Jump, attack, camera movement. Alright, so dodging is important. So I could... Whoop, almost fell. I can do this. I've only played like a few minutes of this, then it just... Because this demo only became available today. So I played it for a few minutes and said, hey, I kind of want to stream this, so let's do that. I can swing, I can dodge, and I can fall. Actually, there's something down here. Let's explore. What do we got? There's like a person holding a statue over there. What do we got here? I got the Veridials of the Forsaken Hamlet. So this game is going for a certain tone, a certain mood. You can tell by these names. It's going to try and attack me with the statue. Let's try to avoid that. I did not avoid it that time. That is one down. Don't want to get too greedy with the number of hits I'm going for, because that makes it possible for them to hit me. Alright. What we got here? We got one dove skull. I can equip the rosary beads in my rosary to improve the characteristics of the Penitent One. Find additional knots to increase the number of beads I can equip. So like maybe the dove skull is related to that. I don't want to try jumping to the right. There are spikes. Let's get up here. There we go. Uh-oh, execution. Some of my attacks can stun certain enemies, and then if I do that, I can press Y to execute stunned enemies. Ending an enemy in this way grants a Fervor and Tears of Atonement bonus. Well, let's press Y. Executed. There we go. I should probably use my dodge more. It seems important. Well, that was fine. Okay. Let's keep on going.
Sister of mine, as I foretold to you, someone is heading towards the Forbidden Gate. Someone who seeks the purge and excommunication of all that is sacred and rests there. No, no, do not place your doubts on me. I am ready.
Well, I don't know who that is, but it's... I would think maybe some sort of rival that we might have to fight. But he's not going to fight me right now.
Penitent One, you who carry the painful guilt in your cracked hands. Lend it to us and alleviate our burden. Lend it to us and wipe away our tears. Because it is an act of penitence.
Looks like we got a little bit of blood in that sword. Alright, this is a Mea Culpa shrine. We visit them to increase the power of our sword. We can also spend Tears of Atonement. By Tears of Atonement, I guess they mean that berserk symbol there, to unlock combat techniques. Okay, so we gain techniques at these things. Let us pray and get mad skills. I have 1950 points, so I can spend them to... Well, I don't have enough to get Last Words. I could buy Sinful Wrath. That concentrates the power on the blade, allowing the penitent one to release its full potential. In a single but incredible devastating attack, it consumes fervor. 500, I can buy The Weight of Sin. Takes advantage of this. It's a down stab. It's just a down stab. You could just call it that. What about the Sacred Thrust? The penitent one takes advantage of the dodge impulse to thrust Mea Culpa at the enemies furthest away. It consumes fervor. Do all of them consume fervor? That one does not say that, but I don't have enough. Let's try the down stab. Down and X while falling. Let me unlock that. Down stabs are always good in games like this. All right, Way to Sin. There we go. I pause a little bit in the air before I start heading down. Some environmental cues. There's blood on that platform. Why is there blood on the platform? Because of the spikes. It's because of the spikes. Let's see if I can get him with this. Yeah, I did. That worked quite well. Now let's wait for him to come by. So my health was a little low. I believe it said I could do something like... No, that just decreased my health even more. There we go. I prayed. No, actually, I used my flask. I used one flask, and I got some health back. The other one decreased my health, and I'm not sure what that does. I should probably learn what cutting myself does, because I can do that with a button. That probably could have gone better. My second flask. I don't have any others. Hopefully I can get some more. There were nothing in those things. Why are there things if there's nothing in the things? Alright. Opened up the gate that was blocking this. Okay, I filled up my flasks at this thing. So that fills up both my health and flasks. Well, there was no fall damage from that. Don't know if there is any fall damage. Which way to go? Okay, this seems like the way to go. What did I get? I got the Sigeuria to my eye. I was reading that. It got interrupted. What is that? What am I picking up? I should probably see what I'm picking up. Like this one, the song that filled the air during the festivities of a lost village. Its power finds its ways through the floor, continues through walls. Okay, right stick to do that. What's the lore? Whether in rain, sun, or wind, may this land blessed be. Whether walking or in deep sleep, may this land blessed be. Whether by day or in obscurity, may this land blessed be. What about the Sigeuria to my eyes like stars? Brief hymn to the night skies. Overwhelms with the penitent one with the fury of the righteous, increasing the speed of his attacks for some time. There is a small girl with 2 star-like eyes, who, when she looks at me, makes me stay by her side. They say she's a saint, came down from the sky. Do not cry, my child, or I'll get lost on the way. That doesn't rhyme. What is it that tolls? The bells in the distance. What is it that cries? On her face, eyes, star-like. Well, I'll try this for right now. The prayer was, might have been L bumper. L trigger, possibly. Oh, here we go. Equip, it's L trigger, okay. It uses some fervor. Attack and execute enemies to fill up the fervor bar. So, L trigger, that's what I have equipped right now. That seems alright. It used one, I have 3 things of fervor. That used one. It used one thing. Oh, hello. Got a flying... It's a flying chair. That's just a flying chair right there. Really should be hurt by those spikes. You are right on those spikes. What is, not sure what's going on over there on the left. It's like a... Is that a child in like a... Okay, yeah. Okay, I got 1 out of 38 children. Children of Moonlight. Can find them caged all over Custodia. Release them with any technique at my disposal. I need to find 38 children. Let's see. Can I grab these chains? No. No, but I can just do that. What's this? Cervical vertebra of Zikr the Brewmaster. These are some pretty good names. Zikr the Brewmaster gave ignoble fame to his monastery by brewing the most famous beer in the kingdom. One night, the flames of a fire raised his legend to the heavens. So he died. It's just a collectible. But of course, we wanted to get the remains of the Brewmaster. Why wouldn't we want to do that? Let's see. Okay, let's open this up. Have there been any items in any of these, like, candles and stuff that I've been breaking? Oh, well, that did something. Whoop. It doesn't seem like there's been any items or anything. So, I'm not sure if there will be. And this is small... Just a small bead of red wax. Just that. Oh, I can read the descriptions of these. Skull of a bird drilled as a collet. Its apparent frailness slightly strengthens the penitent one's defenses. The lore... That morning, when the bonfires were lit and the convicts were raising their ghastly pleas to the indifferent inquisitors, a white dove came down from heaven and perched on the soldier of a prisoner, where it stayed until it burned with him. I can equip it. There we go. It's equipped. And the red wax? Tiny pebble of melted wax of a muted crimson. Prayers muttered in its presence slightly strengthened the vitality of the wearer. The abbey ceased to be a quiet place. Cries of pain coming from every cell pierced the walls. The old friar knew he would be next, so he got up from his cot where he had been huddled and glanced at the few items that lay on his table, most of them mementos from his life before joining the order. He wanted to be kissed by the miracle while immersed in those gentle thoughts. Triggering most memories were some small balls of wax, now covered in dust, that he used to enlarge by picking up wax from the candles during processions. It's a lot of description for a bead of wax. Anyway, I have equipped it. Can I do anything with this? It's just a candle. Can't seem to interact with it. I don't think I have, like, fire magic or anything. I mean, I could always see with this other thing... what? A thorn? When did I pick up the thorn? It's a small gift from Deogracius. Nailed to the effigy of the twisted under the guard of your sword. The thorns arisen from the miracle feed on sin and guilt, growing with the burden that its bearer carries. Deogracius' farewell. Brother Abbot, you know that I've been a scribe in this abbey since I was but a wee child. I have written about our church, our saints, and the miracle of the greatest pain. I must inform you that I've made the decision to leave, although I intend to continue writing. In these walls, I cannot be a true witness of the works of the miracle. I need to appreciate with my own eyes your holy works. I will be a teller of the miracle wherever it takes me, rain or shine, or scorching sand under my bare feet. That's what that thorn is about. Me a couple of hearts, I don't have any. Prayers, let's see. Equip that and we'll see what it does. That's my upgrade tree. Okay, what does this one do? I'm not sure what that did. Let me see that again. Let's see. It increases the speed of my attacks for some time. Oh yeah, I'm faster. That is faster now. That is absolutely faster. Left or right? Where do we go? You know, maybe I should go back up to that last, like, save point that we encountered. My health is getting a tiny low. Yeah, here it was. Slam that sword. No, he didn't slam the sword down. He just did it gently. No need to slam it down. It's already on. Doesn't need to do it. Oh yeah. It did say that enemies would come back when I did that. Alright. What is this? What we got? Oh, I can just walk into it. Hello. Oh, who are, You're an interesting fellow.
Let us be captives of the miracle, penitent one.
I agree.
Do not be surprised to find this merchant here. This ancient occupation requires me to be wherever I can obtain rewarding benefits.
Just sounds like it's me doing the voice acting.
Candelaria. For what I sell would make your eyes light up like the high bonfires. I will not ask you for any money whatsoever. Those forbidden tears you shed would be more than enough for me.
No, just as long as I can shed my forbidden tears, I can buy anything.
Go ahead. Cast your darkened eyes over these valuable treasures.
All right. Let's see what we got.
What I am offering you here is as lustrous as the first star of the night. And may my eyes be blinded if I'm lying.
Okay, the calcified eye of erudition. It's an eyeball belonging to Alvaraz the scribe, who glimpsed the truth hidden to so many other eyes. Its stony scrutiny reveals the vital essence of enemies. I need 1,000 things. Let's check out the other ones.
What I am offering you here is as lustrous as the first star of the night.
You don't need to describe everything like that.
And May my eyes be blinded if I'm lying.
No one's blinding anyone. Just tell me what it is. It's a scaly coin, disturbing golden disc covered by the dry moult of a reptile. The bas-relief of a claw was considered a symbol of greed and increases the number of tears of atonement harvested with each attack. Okay, get more tears every time I attack. That just seems efficient. Let's see what the third one is.
This is a precious treasure to me. Its value goes far beyond what I ask for it. And may I don mourning black if I'm trying to deceive you?
You're already wearing dark colors. It's the incorrupt hand of the Fraternal Master, sacred relic in a perfect state of conservation. The hand shakes gently when it considers it necessary, secretly articulated by ethereal muscles and tendons. The bell that it's holding warns the wearer of the nearby presence of a mystery. After all, no bastion is safe from the tenacity of the true curious. So you can find secrets. Probably should buy the secret detector. Alright, fine. Well, I got it. Can equip relics to change my perception of the world. Equip up to 3. Okay, got my relic. What's the lore? As soon as the atrocious earth tremor was heard, they knew something dreadful had happened. They searched for the master in the deepest parts of the cave, where they were met with a gigantic dust cloud that extended far beyond their eyes. And even though they called the name of their master, there were no answers. Days went by until the cloud cleared, and they could face the devastating consequences of the landslide, feeling hopeless. But suddenly, amidst their tears, they heard a faraway sound. Alright, that's what we got. Equip it. Alright, well, thank you. Don't know if I'll have enough money to come back, but we'll see. So that's locked. Can I get in there? No, it seems like it's too narrow. Yep. This guy seems so ineffective. I mean, I guess if you're right below him, he can do okay, but, like, when you're... if you're not, then he just doesn't seem like he can do a whole lot. I should probably use one of my things. There we go. I smashed my flask on my face. Seemed to be what I did there. I don't think I drink it. I think I just smashed it against my face. Let's see, does he come back here? If he does, I could get him with the big downy, you know, the big down stab. No, he's not coming back. Well, maybe he will, but it'll take a while. Now that guy's coming over here. Oh, I could have executed him, but I did not. I didn't feel anything vibrate or anything. Oh, and down I go. Exemplaris excommunicam. Press any button to continue. So says the berserk symbol. Anyway, this is where I last did my thing. Yes, I know. Press RT to dodge. I probably should dodge more. So let's see. I'm starting from here, but yeah, I do have the things that I got. I still have my relic. So I think that the way it works is you just start from that last checkpoint, but you already do have the things that you already were getting. I don't think I should have gotten hit by that. He was outside the wall. Yep, that's right. Well, I got hit by that one anyway. Just like how there's this old man with this long spear in a floating chair, just floating around, waiting to see if there's anyone who walks underneath him that he should stab with it. Just in case. Just in case. That guy just reacts immediately when you get close to him. He doesn't have to be looking at you. That guy, nope. I got the prompt, but wasn't able to get over to him. Well, I could have, but I was slashing and probably hit him. Try going down this side and see where it goes. Well, the music's going into something else, so it seems like a different area, maybe. Alright, let's try this. Let's see if we can find whatever was hiding down here. It seems like a secret path, so probably just something worthwhile. Oh, there's me. I got me. I got my guilt fragment. Look, it's a good thing. If you're Catholic, you know how important guilt is. I can't just leave my guilt behind. I need it so it can drive me to be a better person. I mean, nope. Not quite. Not quite. There was a thing there at the end. The accumulation of guilt. When the penitent one dies, erring in his penance. Okay, so the reason we're going through this dungeon is because of our penance. A guilt fragment is anchored in the world. The weight of guilt accumulates and reduces the gain of fervor and tears of atonement, as well as the maximum of fervor. We collect the guilt fragments to recover or find someone who can ease our burden. I mean, look, they could just say, yeah, it's like your soul, you're dropping your souls. They need to come up with their own lore for what that is. They can't just say, yeah, it's like the soul. You know the thing with the souls? You know what it is. They can't just say that. Look, they have their own fiction that they made up for what's going on here. And they're going to tell you what it is. They're very proud of it. That almost went how I wanted. That did not. I think the people who are just walking around are jealous of the guys in the floating chairs. Because the floating chairs are pretty sweet. Like they're wondering, why don't I get to fly around in the floating chair? How long do I need to do this job before I get a floating chair? You ask your boss about it, and they're like, "Look, we all want to get a turn in the floating chair. Don't think you're the only one. Everyone wants a turn in that, but we only have so many floating chairs to go around. One day it'll be your time. You'll get your chance in the chair. It's just not today." And that guy's whipping himself. Look at him do it. He has no one to whip, so he must whip himself. Don't know if he was actually taking damage by whipping himself. He was flashing a little bit. Alright, we're here again. First, let's do this. Smash the flask. Let's speed myself up, and let's see what we can do. Just one stab. I'm not doing very well when I get to that part. I mean, you're seeing it. You can tell. guess the guys in their floating chairs do have a use once in a while. Well, they appeared there a little bit earlier than before. Okay, that's where that is. I need to do better when going down that ladder. I just need to be able to do better so I have more health when I get to that one room, so I can last a little bit longer. All right, we're here again. All right, got my thing back. Got my guilt back. What is this thing that I've been trying to get? It is the empty... Oh, an empty bile vessel. That is just what I need. It is a quest item. It is a vessel made of crystal and gold capable of holding the hallowed bile that emanates from the mourning fountains. You know, the fountains of mourning that spew bile. This is how you collect the bile. What's the lore? Get up and tell us what you witnessed, said the scribe without averting his gaze from the paper. I received an order for the exhumation of a penitent who had been buried about a year ago, answered the grave digger. He was well loved in Albero, and many parishioners approached his grave, but when I dug him up, we saw blood coming from a crack in his sarcophagus, blood red as wine. Those who were there rushed to open the lid of the coffin and carried him on their shoulders, watching his blood gushed out from its side. Others ran to their houses, searching for buckets and bottles to keep all that blood that wouldn't stop flowing out. You'd never seen so much blood coming out of a coffin. I tells ya. So that's what the lore is. Well, I'm sure that we will put this empty bile vessel to good use if we can find a fountain of which to capture bile from. Bile, I should say. Alright, so that was like the secret area. This is where we were supposed to go. What do we have down here? This is where the music changes. There's someone here. Who is this? Hello.
From a place of blessings have I been entrusted with watching over you, penitent one. Thus it has been arranged. My name is Viridiana. I have been granted a gift with which I can assist you in carrying your burden if required. But only you can make that choice.
Is the burden my ridiculous hat? Is that the burden?
Penitent one in silence. Will you require my assistance with your next task?
I think the penitent one isn't in a position to refuse help, so...
So be it.
Let's see. Let's see what kind of help she's going to give us. Oh, use this thing. There we go. Let's door that side. What do we got over here? Stairs going down. Let's see what's behind this door. What we got? Oh, hello. Time. Okay, frighten 10 Piadad, and what do we? I mean, I'm just slashing him right now. Oh, he can like. He's doing things. I should speed myself up. Requiem Aeternum. My sword was too fast. Oh. Thanking me for playing. Coming to PC and Steam on September the 10th. It's by the Game Kitchen. I kind of like the Game Kitchen's logo. It's like a Super Nintendo controller, but it's plump. Like, it's like a sausage that was cooked, and then there's like a fork in it. It's like in the lower left. Don't forget to tweet them at Blasphemous Game, Facebook Blasphemous, Instagram Blasphemous Game, and /BlasphemousGame.com, published by Team 17. So, yeah, this game is coming out fairly soon. You can go to the main menu. So I guess that's it for the demo. I mean, it's not that bad of a demo. I think it's a fair amount. I mean, it would have been a lot shorter if I had not died all those times when trying to get the bile container. I think that we would just start from the beginning, I assume. Yeah, I don't have any stuff here. Does not seem so. So, this, yeah, like I said, this is a game that caught my interest with the Kickstarter a couple of years ago because of all the imagery that was in it. All of the really depressing, bloody, sort of pseudo-Catholic imagery. It's like what you saw there, where you had the statue of Mary, but instead of Jesus, it was like this like weird demon thing lying there. The trailer for this game has all kinds of stuff like that. It plays well. I like how it plays. It feels very smooth. Even though I was dying a lot, it feels like when I was dying, it felt like it was my fault. Like the controls feel very responsive. It does seem like a slower paced game than most games of this type that I usually play. Like the last side-scrolling adventure action game I played was Bloodstained. That moves a lot faster than this. This game does seem like you do have to take it slower. And I'm sure I could have tried approaching that boss in different ways. Like, the way I decided to approach him was just turn on my speed buff and start slashing, and I was able to do more damage to him than he was to me, and that worked fine. I'm sure I could have done that much more elegantly with, like, dodging and such and using different attacks. I did not. I just kind of brute forced it, and it worked, so that's good. I don't know if there are any other secrets or anything. I don't think there are. But yeah, that's Blasphemous. The game, I mean, it's called that. I'm sure many people would find it to be Blasphemous, but the game is called Blasphemous. This has been the demo on the PC. I believe it is also coming out for PS4, for Xbox One, and for Switch. But this has been, I believe, Steam is the only location that this demo is on. And that's just been it for this demo. I like it. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that I'm playing now, so I don't know if I'll have time to fit this in, but I enjoyed what I played tonight. That's been Blasphemous.